Good morning, everyone. How are you doing on this beautiful Ohio day? So we're counting down until no more beautiful days because, man, there's this looming effect out there that's heading our way. So as you can see, the leaves are changing. We have a nice big brown spot. I'm assuming that's probably from that freeze. But this customer, she normally wants full fall cleanups once they really start dropping. We'll come in 2-3 times, blow them all to the curb and back them up. With that being said, yeah, we have a chance Sunday, I believe it is, for the white stuff, our first white stuff. But also seeing a lot of you out west, up north, y'all are gonna get it. Allowed them to work that closely together without really any chance of anything flying out and hitting. Yes, you get a little bit of dust, a little bit of leaves coming out, but that's just the natural deck compression going to blow out any little hole you can possibly find. So we do have more chute blockers coming for multiple different models. We are working on a Skag V-Ride 2. I will say it's not an easy model to work on. We're going to work on a Wright, X-Mark, and multiple Toro models. So stick with us, guys. I shared with at the show, each one of those models costs us a ton of money to make. So we want to make sure we're making it for brands that aren't going to be changing the decks up on us all the time, because a lot of the lower end stuff and the residential stuff, they're consistently changing those decks, and that's just a waste of money if they're only going to make that deck model for 1 year and then move on to something else. So if you guys notice, when Zach came this way on that second row, he closed the chute so he didn't spray the fence. That's what the chute blocker's meant for, not to spray the fence, not to spray the house, potentially knock a window out, screen door, anything like that. People around you, animals, sheds. It just saves you time, guys, by not having to go back in and clean all these messes up.
Nice crisp mow this morning.
Very nice.
What, were you checking something with this?
Oh, I was just making sure the straps held, the carabiners.
They worked out pretty good then?
Yeah, it worked out really good.
Nice.
Good job, Zach.
Thanks.
Zach said it was tall and wet. And to be honest with you, it was pretty darn tall. The backyard always stays taller than the front, so we still got a lot more work here to do. Those leaves haven't changed, and you guys know we do this big one. They started changing, but she calls it as she needs it because we're always here at this one. Quick fall cleanup here. I got the hedge trimmer out here in 1 second to go ahead and round up these boxwoods for the fall. And yeah, that goofy thing once again would not start. This is a brand new unit. I've owned it for a year and it's been in the shop twice. Needless to say, that is the worst hedge trimmer I've ever owned, and I do not recommend you buy this steel hedge trimmer whatsoever. You will waste your money. And yeah, just get something totally different. There's plenty of other ones on the market that work. That is Still's littlest hedge trimmer, and it is absolute garbage. And that takes a lot for me to say about any product, but I will 100% say it about that product. That product is garbage, and I absolutely do not like it or recommend it to you guys. So, double-sided leaf cleanup signs. Please don't call the business number. You are not going to get a hold of us. It's for our customers only. And anyways, uzmarketing.com. I'll put a link down below as well. You can get a really good price on these guys. I'm telling you, they're the best in the business for prices. And yeah, go over there, tell them Spencer Lawn Care sent you. We've been using these guys now for probably at least 7 years, 6 years. And Bandit Signs work really, really well, especially when you want to target an area. Like if TQ pans up here, these really haven't started falling just yet. Our customers' leaves here are the last ones to fall on this entire block. But if you look across the street, almost empty, right? So what we want to do is target all these people in this area that might not have a service. Now I recommend doing this if the ground is really soft. This ground is like concrete. But we'll get it in. There we go. So there you have it. Nice quick Bandit sign you can put up. Targets the entire area. All the neighbors in this area are going to see it. Not everybody knows who does curbside or leaf cleanups, guys. So if you make it nice and easy for them, they're going to get right up here along the road. They're going to snap a picture of it with their phone, and you're going to be locking up more and more business. So don't overlook or sleep on Bandit signs. uzmarketing.com. Links down in the description. So it's inevitable folks will steal these, especially where we're at right now. So I'm gonna make them work a little bit harder. A lot of gravel right here.
Yeah.
So now what I'm gonna do,
I got batteries in the truck, and I'm gonna dig a hole, and I'm gonna put the battery in the hole, and then I'm gonna hook the cables up to the metal. So when they grab them, you know what I'm saying?
He's kidding, guys.
I'm not.
He is kidding.
Taking it out of this truck. The batteries. Both of them.
all right guys, playing musical mowers real quick. So what I'm gonna do, because the grass is still tall and growing, that spot is almost gone. We raked out with the thatch. But Zach's gonna start blowing off, TQ's gonna start blowing off. This is a big property. So what I'm gonna do is mow first, mulch in a little bit, and then I'm gonna bag off the remainder. surface in here using the bagger system. Baggers are a little bit finicky just because you're using counterweights. Biggest thing with these baggers, guys, any of them, you gotta slow down a little bit. You get a guy out here that's been doing lawn care all year long and he has no clue what to do for fall cleanups, and he thinks he can run a bagger as fast as he can mow. Instantly gonna start clogging things up. You're gonna be having more headaches. You're gonna hate the bagger. You gotta slow down. Looks good. There are leaves back on it, but we can't stop that baby from dropping, so yeah. So pull that one that's closest to the cab back. And then this one will zip and go straight down. We got a body in here, don't tell anybody. Kind of feels like that material, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it looks like it too.
Not that I've ever touched that material or anything. At least not that you guys know about. Shh. This thing is pretty handy, guys. If you're a smaller company, like we're just making do right now, I'm telling you, this can help you out a ton. You got, you know, 2, 3, 4 small, you know, residential properties you need to knock out. I mean, this is gonna make it really convenient at the end of the day. Grab it with the little handles, yank it out of the bed of the truck.
It's too like spread apart on the bottom there.
Pull it together. There we go.
A little bit of fine tuning. Oh man.
Yeah, it's like a few 100 pounds.
There we go.
It's not gonna go anywhere, but just a little added precaution. Good job. All right, guys, so this customer doesn't really care about fall cleanups, but what we're gonna do so we can continue mowing it is get these over into the wood line. So real quick, simple cleanup, probably take us about 10 minutes here. I'm just gonna help TQ. She's gonna start cutting them, mulching them, and I'm gonna help her work them towards the woods here. All right, real quick, took 7 minutes, and now we're able to mow it. All right, guys, so Zach's mulching these in. He's gonna run them over one more time. Ton of growth on this lawn, believe it or not. But maybe one more mow at some point in November, maybe. But might be a wrap on this one. TQ's got this side looking really, really good. Blowing those leaves out over there helped a ton. Like just taking that, you know, 6-7 minutes, whatever it ended up being, getting them out of the lawn, getting them into the woods. This thing looks phenomenal, and it's just a little extra work. We don't have a ton of trimming on this week. Going above and beyond, making sure everybody's happy. It'll look really good for Halloween coming up this weekend.